A child or adult practice review is commissioned when a child or adult at risk has died, sustained a potentially life-threatening injury, or serious impairment of their health or development. A disciplinary process or an inquiry into the death or significant injury or who is culpable. That's a matter for coroners and criminal courts to decide as appropriate. Practice reviews aim to identify learning to improve future practice. The Safeguarding Case Review Group decide the review panel membership and will include managers from all agencies involved. This panel will produce a timeline of agency involvement which will be considered at the learning event. Each learning event is slightly different depending on the case in question, yet across all of these events there is an independent reviewer and the chair of the review is also present. A merged timeline of agency involvement is provided and practitioners are asked to talk about their involvement in the case, such as assessments, decision-making and interaction with other professionals and services. Practitioners are asked to consider any recommendations for future practice given what they've discussed during the event. If nominated for a learning event, you are expected to contribute and your attendance is mandatory. Please be assured that the learning event is not about blame. This is about understanding the timeline of events and identifying areas of good practice and where improvements could be made. Support is provided prior to the learning event. You'll be contacted by your panel member at least 6 weeks in advance of the event to be advised of your nomination. They will share with you the terms of reference for the review and the timeline of your agency's involvement with the child or adult at risk. The panel member will arrange to meet with you prior to the event to consider the timeline and answer any questions you have about the event. We want you to feel comfortable and confident about the learning event, and so we will discuss the sorts of questions asked and how to get the most out of the experience. Support will also be available following the event if required. Your contribution at the learning event is valuable and will inform the final report and an action plan which will be agreed by the Safeguarding Board. The final report is anonymised and will be published on the Safeguarding Board's website.